The leaders of U.S. and China will reportedly hold a virtual summit next week. Analysts believe the two superpowers are likely to cover various topics from military activity to climate change. Jang Tae-hyun provides a glimpse of what to expect.
U.S. President Joe Biden and Chinese leader Xi Jinping are scheduled to hold a virtual summit sometime next week. That's according to Bloomberg, citing sources familiar with the matter. This comes as the world's two largest economies have been sparring on issues like Chinese military activity near Taiwan and Beijing expanding its nuclear weapons arsenal.
They'll talk about Taiwan because it's directly related to democracy and human rights. But China won't just sit there and listen to it. So it's hard to expect relations to improve. And regarding the nuclear armament, they'll talk about it. But the U.S. will put pressure on China, and China will likely go against that.
The expert added that even though the meeting is significant, he's skeptical about seeing a specific outcome. The two sides are also expected to talk about issues related to climate. The Biden administration has a 3C policy in dealing with China: competition, cooperation, and confrontation, so the two sides could also seek cooperation.
U.S.-China relations are now competition and confrontation, and even climate change itself is moving toward competition. In this situation, they'll have to cooperate on something during the summit, so it could be climate change, but it will not be easy.
Meanwhile, a White House official said that the summit won't address the issue of reopening the U.S. consulate in Chengdu or the Chinese consulate in Houston. Both were shut in July last year amid diplomatic disputes between the two sides. And ahead of the scheduled virtual meeting, Chinese President Xi Jinping said the country is willing to work with the U.S. on the condition of mutual respect. According to a letter addressed to the National Committee on U.S.-China Relations, he said China-U.S. relations are at a critical historical juncture, while adding that cooperation is the only right choice. The two leaders have held phone talks this year, once in February and again in September, but Xi hasn't left China in 21 months as the country continues to maintain its COVID-19 zero policy. This caused the Chinese leader to miss the recent G20 meeting in Rome and climate talks in Glasgow. Jang Tae-hyun, Arirang News.